I started moving at the age of 2 when I started dancing. And at the age of 10, I had my first major dance injury. Dancers go through the ringer. And I was in a dance competition in New York City at 10 years old, and I fell flat on my tailbone. It sent a reverberation up my spine into my neck. And within a few weeks after that, I got up and the adrenaline immediately got me up and I finished the routine and we won the award and everyone was clapping and it was on VHS. And my brother would replay that and laugh, look at her fall over and over. So we got to see the actual fall happening over and over, but it was a pretty major fall on a hardwood floor. And one night I woke up, I heard a pop in my neck and I couldn't turn my head at all. And I was 11. I had just turned 11 and it was very scary. And I was out of school for 6 months on homeschooling. And every doctor that my parents could think of came to the house. I had to be neck braced and wrapped up and all kinds of things to get out of the house. And they tried to figure out what was wrong. So that was my introduction to Western medicine and to how doctors will often give you maybe a 15-minute to 45-minute time interval at most and talk not necessarily to you, but maybe about you. And it was especially as a child and how perceptive children are, I could tell that I wasn't really getting the concern that I needed. So a friend of the family's who's a chiropractor, he volunteered to come to the house every day on his lunch break. And he wasn't adjusting me because I was much too fragile for that, but he would speak directly to me instead of to my parents. And that was huge. And he would just slowly, very slowly touch me with gentle kindness and care. And he would talk to me about healing, and he was talking to me about my body, and he was teaching me about the muscles and what could be going on. And it was just a really wonderful experience that I looked forward to every day. And that was the seed that was planted that would really change my life and my career for the rest of my life. To follow up with that, how I ended up healing was ear, nose, and throat specialist. Of all things, my mom just had this. He is the nicest guy. I know this has nothing to do with your ears. We've tried everything. We've tried prayer. They took me to all these different people and nothing was working. So she took me on a whim to this guy who she still goes to. And he asked my parents to leave the room and he spoke directly to me, just to me. He spent over an hour with me and he talked to me about suffering and he talked to me about God. And he said, are you asking for your body to get better? Are you hopeful that it will get better? And I wasn't. I was very scared. And so, anyway, he said, you are going to heal. He told me that. And he said, you will heal. And this is what you need to do. You need to ask for healing every day, and you need to take really good care of yourself. And you need to drink your water, and you need to eat really healthy. And he was just really straightforward and was just spent the time I needed and the attention that I needed. So that combined with the chiropractor, within 3 weeks, I was back in dance class and moving around. And that experience set the stage for me for the rest of my life to start learning about how the body worked, if we were able to permanently heal, how our bodies functioned. So I volunteered for the chiropractor every Saturday to see his patients. And it was quite an experience to walk the patients into the rooms and learn about the nerves and the muscles. And I soaked everything in.